Well, it's that time again. Time for the daily Bible verse and commentary. So let's dive right in. Today's reading is Revelation 8:8 through 9, and it says, "And there came a fire from heaven out of the smoke, which devoured a third part of the sea, and turned the sea into blood. And there fell a great mountain burning with fire into the sea, and a third part of the sea was turned to blood, and the fish that were in the sea died. And there was a great destruction of ships and of those that sailed on them." What in the world does this passage mean? Well, let me explain. John saw something like a great mountain burning with fire cast into the sea, and it was so massive that it turned a third of the sea into blood. It killed all the sea creatures and destroyed all the ships that were on or in the sea. The only thing I can think of that would be able to turn the sea into blood would be an enormous amount of red rust from some great big ship that was destroyed. Kind of like the stuff that essened the water around the Great Lakes here in the United States. And the fish dying and the ships being destroyed could be explained by the massive amounts of debris and the fire that would float in the water. But one thing I find interesting about this vision is that it's not just a mountain, but a burning mountain. The word burning in the Greek actually means fiery red. And the author of Revelation, John, uses this description to explain the color red. It's like the blood red color that permeated the sea. This fiery red mountain had to have been made of iron ore, because only iron ore would have turned the sea red when it was pulverized and mixed in with the water. And so we have a vision of a massive cargo ship filled with iron ore that gets caught in a massive storm and begins to burn. And then the ship sinks, and all the iron ore is released into the sea, killing the fish and burning up the ships around it. And as the passage says, a third of the sea was turned to blood. In today's world we have more cargo ships on the seas than ever before, and it wouldn't take many of these massive cargo ships filled with iron ore to turn a third of the sea into blood. And this would certainly kill off a huge percentage of the fish in the sea and cause a massive ecological disaster. And while this is just a vision, and it may or may not happen exactly like this, I think it's safe to say that anytime you have a bunch of cargo ships on fire in the sea, you're going to have a bad day. Well, that's all we have time for today. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please subscribe and be sure to click the bell to be notified every time a new video goes up. And if you have a comment or a thought you'd like to share, please do so below. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, God bless you, and remember, He who had begun a good work in you will carry it on to completion.